So I got done with the last episode. I took a little break, um, watching some television, and then for whatever reason, I was like, you know what? I gotta know what happened with that Puma. So I went back and I looked at the shot, and the shot looked great. Um, and one of the things they tell you when you're first time hunter, 100-time hunter, one of the first things they say is that when you fire the rifle at an animal and you think you hit it, what you ought to do, and we're gonna get a place here where I can show you and demonstrate. Um, so let's imagine where this by the way is where we killed, where we shot that puma. I'm gonna go ahead and say we killed it because it is now purple here, which means that an animal has died. I do not know if we're gonna be able to recover the body, um, but at this point I'm pretty sure we killed it. So what they tell you, like I said, first time hunter, 100-time hunter, is when you pull that rifle up and you aim it at an animal and you fire the rifle, they tell you to fixate on where that shot went and walk directly toward it. Now, what happened, and again, this is where we took that shot. It looks a little different now because the sun is up, but we came out right back here and we had a shot in between two limbs. It was like this, right? There was a V, and then he was right there in the middle, and we shot right there. Okay, we should have kept our eyes on it.
Not all tracks lead to animals, so I
Again,
always apply the
I'll
smooth test.
learn one day to
If the
walk
droppings are
around.
fresh, your game is close by. But if you find all the droppings, that animal is long gone, and you should look for the more recent trail.
So what we did is we came down here, and then I looked this way, and I looked that way, and I got disoriented when I should have kept my eyes forward, and I should have kept my eyes on where we shot that animal. And I'm going to try to walk. Now, I'm reproducing this, and this is the first time I'm trying it. I'm going to try to walk to the area I think we shot it. And the problem here is that we have a lot of, well, there's like this first little hill, right? So, well, that didn't help. But there's this first hill right here, and that joker could have been standing right here when we shot it, so that the blood trail would be, in this area. And I'm sorry for doing, quick movements like that. When I watch the videos, I realize how disorienting it is. But now we have this stuff back here, so it's really difficult to figure out whether he was standing here when he got shot from over there, or if he was standing back up here when he got shot. And that's why it's so important when you bring the rifle up and you have an animal, you take a shot, you need to stop and take a visual picture of the area, and like, okay, that's where I took the shot from. That's where the blood trail should be. That's where the trail starts. And if you're good, you can watch, and if it runs off to the right, then that's where the trail starts. But if I can't find it there, I'm pushing to the right. You see those two trees? If we took the shot here and we see it run off that way, we know that we start the trail here. And if we can't find the beginning right here, we need to move to the right back this way. We don't even need to worry about going off over here, back down this way. We know where the animal went. And that's our problem here with the Puma, is that we shot from over there. We shot through the V of two trees, and we don't really know if this area is where he was standing or if he was standing back up this area on this second hill. We just don't know. But at this point, I see this purple. I am pretty confident that we shot him, and he died. And I don't know where the body is at. Even right now that I'm looking at it, I am pretty sure we crossed from there. We crossed I know we came up that little hill. Like I can watch the video, and now there's a part of me that thinks he's over here. So I'm going to back out right quick. I'm going to go watch that video. I'm going to bring it up and look at it while you're here with me. And I'm just going to see. I'm just going to see what I can see here. Just give me 1 second. The game does not like minimizing it. It likes being front and center. So there we go. I've just minimized it. I got it down. Bringing up the other video. I'm going to go ahead and mute it. You don't need to hear. I am looking. Okay. Yep. It's dark. It's one of the problems here. Okay. Man, oh man. Okay. So I'm looking here at the video. We might be a little high up. I think we took it a little lower. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the game here. Yeah, I think we took it a little lower. Man, it's a difficult. It's very difficult to tease out where we took that shot at. And I have closed the game since then. I don't know if I don't even know if the body is still on the map. I don't know if his blood trail will still be, if we'll be able to find it. Oh, good God. Okay, well, so you never walk with your finger on the trigger. I was trying to move the mouse and I don't know if this video will see the light of day. It's pretty ridiculous. But anyway, I thought I would bring you along, and if I saw the Joker, if I saw him, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, we came back and hunt that trail. We did good. But I just don't see it happening. I really don't. And I hate that we lost him. But these videos, they put a lot of stress on me where I want to make sure you guys, you get something out of it. You get to see some type of kill or something. And sometimes I just push things that shouldn't be pushed. I feel like we took that shot either from between those two trees right there or those two trees. I'm feeling like it was more those two. Do I have this thing open twice? Okay, that's just filters. Okay. Again, I am not the best at this. Okay, I'm watching the video again. Down through the area here. Okay. There's a very large, gnarled white oak. Okay. We came just up from that gnarled white oak. There are the two trees. Okay. Okay. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. I'm going to try to do this as much as I can. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. We're going to ignore everything else, and we're just going to focus on this. And this is something that my dad stressed to me when I was a kid, over and over and over, is that if you take the shot, you got to bring it home. Or you damn sure ought to try as best you can to bring it home, because you pulled the trigger. And that just discourages ruthlessness and savagery in the sport. And now, I'm not going to get into it too much, but it's definitely something that I believe in. Okay. In that video, I feel like we came upon this gnarled white oak. I'm going to go look at the video right now and see if that gnarled white oak, if this is the same one. I feel like the one in the video had a little bit more gravel around it. See here. All right, I'm watching. All right. Coming out of the first, there's like one line of trees, and then there's a bunch of gravel, and there's a second line. And that oak, yeah, there's a lot of, okay. It's the same gnarled looking bit, but there's a lot more gravel around it. It's the same gnarled white bit, but there's just a lot more gravel around it. Yep, right there. Okay. All right. I think we're getting closer to where we took the shot from. We might be able to find the shell casing. All right. So in the video, we come up to this, where that gravel around it. We push up right through here, and we take the shot in between these two trees up that way. In fact, let's pull out the binoc. I believe that shot was right there between that. Let me check the video and look one more time. Okay, walk past that. We come up. To the right. Okay, I see it, I see it, I see it. So there's one tree, two tree, and a little shrub tree. Okay, yep. So there's one tree, two tree, little shrub tree. It's right there. We shot right in between there. I believe, to the best of my ability, that's where the shot went. Yep, that is actually it. So we've reproduced the shot. Okay, we're right there. So now we're going to walk straight that way. We're not going to turn to the left, to the right. We're going to walk straight that way. We're going to go directly to where, and if there's a blood trail, there's a blood trail, and we work it. If there's no blood trail, then we're done. But let this be a good lesson to you. Running into a tree, that's part of it. Let this be a good lesson that if you pull the trigger, dedicate yourself to that animal and tracking it down. So that shot went through that branch. You see the branch we're about to walk underneath? That shot went in between those two branches. And it came up somewhere right around here. So he was standing right here. Now, when you look at the video, the way it renders this as small, short grass. But when you get here, it's long, thick grass, right? So when I was looking for it, I was looking for short cropped grass, but this is just not it. Okay, so from this point is, I guess it's not night. I don't see anything. I see no tracks. But this is where we shot through that, and we were right there. Right? We came and if you look, well, floating, I guess we were just at it, because there, I bet if we walked right there, we would see that it looks like this. But I was looking for a nice cropped grass, but he was standing right here. He was standing right here, and boom, got hit. And I don't know if he ran on the other side of this hill, or if he ran up, or if he ran to the right. I didn't see him. It was too dark. And like I said, I don't even know. And where we're standing is where he died, and where that is where the shot came from. So I'm pretty sure that we got him, that he died and that we had ourselves a Puma, and we couldn't work the trail. We got too turned around. We were too excited, and we lost it. Uh, I don't know if the body, like I've said a couple of times before, I don't even know if the body is still here. Um, I'd have to search the internet right quick. If you kill an animal, log off, and come back on, is the body still there? Let me check right quick. I'm gonna Google it. If you kill a um, animal, hunter, all up, log off, will it be there? Back. Test. What happens when you do not harvest a dead animal? So we're going to be watching another YouTube, but I'm going to mute it and turn on his CC. This is Dizzy NLD is who I'm watching. So Dizzy NLD. What happens to not harvested dead kills? Animals when you leave them dead or crash? This is a question I often see on social media, and developers have actually answered this question before. But are they speaking the truth? In this video, we do an experiment to confirm. So he's taking a shot at an animal. The animal's dead. He has a good idea about game designer. Mortally wounded animals and non-recovered dead animals are removed from the persistent population when the session is closed. This in turn leads to a loss of the consecutive harvest bonus. The game also spawns new animals of the same species at the start of the next session to maintain the global population. Okay. And on his video, yep, okay. On his video, he shot an albino mule deer in Park Fernando, and he didn't harvest it. He logged off, logged back on, and it looks as if that same albino mule deer is in the herd again, moving through roughly the same area. So it looks like that the unharvested animal, in fact, is removed from the environment. You are penalized a consecutive harvest bonus, and the area that you killed it in still maintains the negative hunting or the negative modifier, so that animals will avoid it. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Not a good day. Something that we should have stuck with. We should have reproduced the shot exactly like we did in this video. It's something that you do in the real world. Of course, if you're doing it alone, then it's pretty rough, but most of the time you'll have a friend go and, because you always hunt in pairs, you'll have a friend go and stand in a certain place and you'll work the problem. And a good friend, a good hunter, a good partner, um, they'll understand immediately. Like if you take a shot and you don't remember where the animal was standing, you can't find the trail, and your friend asks you, "Did you hit it?" And you say, "Well, there's a chance I hit it." A good friend and a good hunter will immediately just be like, "Okay, well, let's work the trail." That's exactly what we have to do. The hunt is over. We're not gonna look at any other animal until we either know that we're bringing the animal home or we're not, and that's it. That's all there is to it. You don't make any excuse about it. You don't say, "Well, other animals will kill and eat that. Not a big deal." Or I'll take the tag. I'll take the tag and throw it away. So I'll penalize myself. Gosh darn it, that's not how the game works. So we didn't do good. We should have found the Puma. Anyway, Thank you again, Park Fernando, South America. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry we left you with a black mark on our record, but we will definitely do better in the future. And thank you guys for sticking with me on this video. I know it was a little odd, me going back and forth between the other video and then searching the web. But again, that other gentleman was Dizzy. Let me make sure I get it right. Again, that other YouTuber was Dizzy NLD. All right. Thank you again and have a great day. Bye.